till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
It is a chilly one, so I am wearing my grandpa's sweater, and there's a lot happening today. So I know I said there was things happening that I was going to be talking about with you guys. I guess it's time to sit down and film a little bit of Q&A. So let's go ahead and have a seat on my new couch. So I guess for Q&A, a great place to start is with the number one question of my work. So a lot of people have been asking, okay, so what is it that you're doing now? Why did you go back to work? Like all of these questions were revolving around my career, my professional life, my job, whatever you want to call it. So I have gone back to work. I wanted to add another stream of income to, the household. I do run 4 businesses. I, now have this full-time job as a retail manager, and I absolutely love it. I can't sit still. I always have to be doing something. I like to be in control of situations. Professionally, I have a history of going into businesses that aren't doing well and saving them, or dealing with problem employees, or stores that don't have managers, getting in there, getting things organized, set up for somebody to come in and take over as manager. So that's what I've done professionally before. And I am opening up a new retail location for a company. I think like certain things are going to be in by Wednesday, like all of that. So I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks, the new location is going to be open, which is going to be exciting. One of my stresses with that, actually, a couple days ago, I found out that my transmission, I was right. If you remember on some of my videos, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's my transmission, but I don't know. Like, I changed my transmission filter. I've done like the fluid flush. I've done all that kind of stuff. My transmission's going. So when in that video a while ago, if you have been following me for a bit, if you haven't, I had posted a video and I was driving, and when my car tries to shift into like 4th gear, 5th gear, whatever, it goes brrr, and then it finally shifts. And I've been saying, I think it's my transmission. I think it's my transmission. I think it's my transmission. And I was right. My transmission is definitely going. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay for the diagnosis. I know some people who work on cars, and they were like, girl, this thing is about to go. And I was like, I know. So tomorrow I'm going to be getting some information from somebody about some cars available at the dealership he works at. So I am super stoked for that, because it's time for Mama to get a new car. I have a 2010 Honda CR-V. It has got the lemon. Well, it is the lemon of Honda. Unfortunately, it's got a K24 motor. I can't swap it out for anything else. It's just some issues with that car, and I am probably going to end up trading it in. It has like 230,000 miles on it. Like, I've replaced the radiator recently. I've replaced so much on the car that I hate knowing that I just put $5,000 into a car that's worth maybe $1,400. Now it's probably worth almost nothing because the transmission needs replaced, and that's going to be a couple $1,000s to fix. But if they're going to give me something for it, I'll be happy to take $500 for the car, honestly. So it's time for Mama to get a new car. I'm probably not going to get a new car. I'm going to get something that maybe like 5 to 7 years old. But yeah, I'm looking at a newer version of the CR-V, but we'll see what I get put into, or what I put myself into. So stay tuned for that. Another development that's been going on is, so you guys know I've been dating somebody, and we've been keeping him off of social media for personal preference. He's in the military, so like we try not to, or he would rather not be like on video and do that kind of thing. And I respect that 100%. So a development with us is he is moving in. He's kind of already lived with me like when he's here kind of thing. Um, but he had his apartment, all of that kind of stuff. But I am currently sitting on his couch, which is now in my apartment. And here in less than an hour, he is going to be here with buddies, bringing some more stuff over. Trading my mattress for his mattress because my mattress is like 8 years old and needs replaced, and his mattress is amazing. I've got like a memory foam, and he has like this amazing pillow top you lay into it, and you're like swallow it up. You're like, hello, can anybody find me in here? And it's just, I've always wanted a super fluffy bed and comforter and like all of the things, so I just get swallowed up in the bed like in a movie. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things are coming over here shortly, so I'm going to finish this bit up and I will record some more stuff for you later. But I guess another development, which if you guys just watched me here on YouTube, you may have caught glimpses of it. You may have got like a little hint, like, hey, is something going on there? No, I'm not pregnant, like I said in the other vlog. So before anybody is like, oh my gosh. Nope, not happening. Not anytime soon. If you watch me on my other social media, if you follow me on Facebook, you already know. But as of a few days ago, I am officially engaged. So he did propose to me, and of course I said yes. I felt so bad because he proposed when I was sick. I was like literally like NyQuil, DayQuil, one of them out. And like, so I was like super sick, and I'm still getting over that. I'm pretty sure I have a sinus infection. But so I was really, really, really sick for like a week, and so were the kids. And so that was this past week, by the way. And so he's just like, hey babe. And then like, so I sit up on the side of the bed, and then like he gets down on his knee, and he does the whole like, I can't live without you, and you know, says my whole name, and will you marry me? And I'm just like, yes. It was so amazing. And he'd been trying for like a week, maybe almost 2 weeks, to propose, and I kept ruining everything, and I felt so bad. I will admit I kind of like knew what he was trying to do, but I wasn't trying to like sabotage anything. Like we went out on a hike, and he like stopped to tie a shoe, and then I was like 30 feet away, and I was like, oh my God, what if he's trying to propose to me right now? And I literally just walked away, not knowing that like he was behind me, and he got down like to tie his shoe, and I should have like just turned around and been like, you know what I mean? And yeah, I felt so bad, but I'm so happy. And I'm sure you guys have seen like the transition if you've been following my channel for a while. Like 3 years ago, I got out of a DV relationship, and me and my kids have, you know, gone from mattresses on the floor to furniture to upgrading that furniture to now I run 4 businesses and have a full-time job, and I've opened myself up to be loved again and to love again, and I'm engaged and like all of these things. So if you've been along for the whole journey, it's been such a wild ride, hasn't it? But yeah, so I'm excited. So that's something that I've been trying to like keep from you guys, but I'm sure you've seen the ring, especially like in the baking video. I'm making the banana bread, and at one point I'm sitting like this, and like you can't see my face because like my stand was broken, so I was like, well, I just gotta lean this thing up on the side here. So I do apologize for that footage. And I also was slack-a-lackin'. I did not put the recipe on the video as I was making it. Like normally I'll do like a voiceover and I'll put the recipe. But honestly, when I was editing that, I was super sick. That was part of when I was at my worst. These last couple of vlogs that had gone up, I edited them while I was homesick. So I do apologize for the not so great vlog edits. And I know at one point, like I like cut off the video at wrong point. I was like mid-word when I like switched over to another scene and like all this other stuff. So I know it wasn't the best, but I had to get you guys up some content. I owed you guys some content, and I had been saying for so long, I've got content, I'm going to get it up, I'm going to get it up, I'm going to get it up. So I had to do that for you guys. So from this point going forward, it will be a little bit better again. I might bring Sergio on if he's comfortable, and we might sit down and, you know, answer some of your questions that you guys have sent me or asked me to ask him or ask us. So I'll see what he's comfortable with. No guarantees, but maybe I'll get him to sit down tonight and we'll answer some of your questions and you can kind of get to meet him a little bit. But if not, I just want you guys to know it's simply because I'm respecting his personal, you know, preference of not being on camera. He doesn't like to be on camera. Some people don't. I know I used to be that person where a camera came out, I'd be like, you're not getting me. You can't see me. I'm hiding. So I completely understand that. And with him being military, he also likes to separate his professional stuff from my professional stuff. Just from, you know, a military standpoint. And of course I respect that too. So, all right, guys, I think it's time I get some cleaning done. I keep looking at like the clock over there and my computer has the clock up and the TV has a clock. Yo, this TV, by the way, he brought his TV over. Like, talk about a big TV. Like, I have a 65-inch TV that, like, hasn't been working very well. So I haven't had that plugged in and hooked up. But he brought his TV over, and it's just like, oh my God, it's so huge. When I watch stuff, I'm just like, whoa, I'm totally in what I'm watching right now. Whoa. Crazy cats. But, all right. So I got to get things cleaned up and done. My nose is itching. It's, like, right here. It's all dry from blowing my nose. It is horrible. It's so like itchy and healing right now. All right, guys. If you have any other questions, be sure to throw them my way. I'm going to try to do a Q&A towards the end of every single month. So that'll give you guys all month, every month to ask me all the questions that you have. And then I'll answer like as many as I can in each vlog. All right. I'm going to go clean now. I got to get this done. He's bringing a whole bunch of stuff over. So I will see you guys here in a little bit. Anyone else leave their oven open to absorb the heat? And yes, I have my splint on again. My finger hurts really bad, and I think my knuckle is messed up still. So, yes, it's back on. But take advantage of the heat. Oh, it feels so good, and it fills the house with the smell of what you're baking, which right now for lunch... my boyfriend are going to have some French toast sticks. And before you ask, yes, I do have a ring sizer thing on here because I always allow some extra room on my rings. And I'm so glad that he got it a smidge bigger, just worked out that way because I will have to take this off at times when my fingers swell. Sorry, I got distracted by Chip over here. He was trying to stick his head in the oven and I looked at him and got distracted. But my fingers tend to swell from my arthritis. And right now they're good, so it's loose. But when it swells, which is like, I feel like half of the year, like not all at once, but you know, it's half of the time my fingers are so swollen that I can barely get my rings on and off. So hopefully this will allow me to wear my ring all the time and not have to take it off like I do my other ones. Happy Monday morning. It is early. I am getting ready to head on into work for the day. I have a melon to cut up when I get home to do some food prep. And I've been getting these Talenti dairy-free things. So I love the containers and I reuse them. It even says on here, it says, please reuse me, pint cycling. So they're little pint containers, and I have 6 of them, so I'm going to cut up a melon and put that in that a little bit later. I need to find a home for my tissue box. I'm just going to the bathroom, so I'll bring that out later. I don't know why it keeps following around the house. Actually, no, it's the kids. Late last night, we made some popcorn and stuff, so our snack dishes are still out. I didn't get those washed yet. Otherwise, the kitchen's not too bad. I have to refill like flour and sugar. I want to go through this bin, which is all like camping stuff, get that packaged up, organized up, put away, and except the fact that I don't know if we're going to be doing any more camping this year. We want to go at least do like a hike out, like 5 miles camp, and then hike back. But we don't know if that's something... I mean, the kids do regular 5 to 10 mile hikes with us, so that's no big deal. But it's more of the fact of temperatures and whatnot. It's going to be a little cold, so we'll see. So I am leaving the kitchen. I always like to, before the day... My hair's getting so long. I didn't color it again. Ends are starting to fade. But before I get going for the day, I always like to start the dishwasher. I always like to get a little laundry going. It already finished in the wash. It was just a really quick load, just a comforter that needed to get washed. Poor little Cameron had an accident last night. So I did that. Now it's in the dryer. The bathroom, and I know it's dark. Bathroom had a quick wipe down this morning. I gotta take out trash and clean the litter box, which is in the bathroom closet. The closet doesn't have a door. If you haven't seen it before, I'll show it to you later. All of this camping stuff needs to get organized and put away. And then the living room is just about cleaned up. I do have a couple things that I forgot were in the dryer that I put in one of the wingback chairs just for now. And I will fold those when I get home because I have to get going. I have to stop on the bank at the bank on the way to work. And accept the fact that I'm only putting positivity into the universe. It is going to give me back whatever it determines it wants to give me. But please put some positivity out there. I know you're seeing this a few days from now. In 2 days, you'll see this Wednesday. But put some positivity out there that my transmission holds on just a smidgen longer. Just so that way I can get it in and at least get it fixed. And then go from there about getting potentially a new car, or if I'm moving, wait until after. But that's a whole nother thing to discuss. Especially since someone just moved in. But we'll get to that in a little bit. It is that time again. It is cooking time. Right now I've got some bacon that Sergio picked up. The kids wanted something crispy and yummy, and this needs to be eaten. So that's what they're going to get, and I am cooking up some of this because I have been dying for some zucchini squash, and as you can see, it's getting a spot. So, and the end. So I'm going to cut that end off, and then slice this one and put it into a pan as well, and we're going to get cooking.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
In this dish here, I just have the sliced zucchini. I put some water and the butter in the bottom. The bacon is bubbling away. Super excited to make that for the kids today. And there's quite a bit left to cook. I have some acorn squash that I'm going to be doing something with later this week. I am going to be stuffing those. So I'm super excited to get that prepped as well. Hey guys, so I am coming to you from my living room floor. It is chaos and a mess, so I picked kind of one of the most flattering views. There's some laundry that needs to be done there. There's stuff that needs to be taken care of there. So I just put myself smack dab in the middle, and holy moly, talk about needing to do something with my hair. Well, I am going to be coloring it here pretty soon. As you can see, it's starting to get the blonde highlights in there again. The ends have faded. And this is dry. It's been trimmed. It's just dry because I need to do something with it. So don't come at me. But I wanted to sit down and do kind of like a little mini Q&A with you. I know I have some content loading up onto the computer right now that has some things in there, but I feel like I might have missed some things. I don't know what happened to my notebook that I had written down all the questions as they've been coming in. I have this little notebook that stays on my desk, and when you guys ask me questions on all my social medias here or whatever, I make sure I write them all down. It's another little announcement. I have some testers for wax products that are going to be coming. This isn't the exact, like, what they're going to look like. This is just, like, they're completely unlabeled. Those are just the scent samplers. I have tried them in my melt warmer. I have 3 others that I've tried that I like them. They're nice scents, but they're not me. And so I have some things that will be coming soon. Some wax items. I'm going to be having melts, and then I'll be having candles as well, like wick with a lighter or match candles, not just the melts. So if you... Hi. Kitty, go. You're not climbing up there. He's trying to climb on the table. Don't go on the coffee table. So if you've been wanting to get an update on that because you've been following my other social media accounts, and I've mentioned it a few times, that's a little bit of an update. Oh my goodness, it's just like having children crawling around on the floor. Hi, what do you need? You need love. Hi. Oh no, we're not playing. So if you haven't been aware that I am going to be coming out with some wax products, here we go. Here's the surprise. Ta-da! I am also putting together all of the bits and pieces for, hey, be nice. Sorry, they're like fighting each other. Hey. I will be getting together all of the bits and pieces that are going into my birthday box. Super excited about my birthday box. My birthday box will have wax products in it. Gives me a month to get them in, but I will have some wax products in it. I have some items that I'm going to be printing and putting in there, and a bunch of other goodies, some treats. Tons of stuff are going to be in the next box, which comes out November 1st. That is when the official online ordering can begin for them. And I am so excited for those to drop on my website, thehotmessmom.com. The link is in the description. There is tons of stuff coming, including a members area, which will be available also on November 1st. I have been wanting to do beauty tips and have a recipe box kind of area, my blog, all of that kind of stuff over there. It's going to be unlocked. You're going to have access to everything. There will be a subscription area. So if you are looking at signing up for beauty classes with me, we can do them virtually. You can, if you're local, we can walk through the in-person process of booking on my calendar in studio and things like that. There's just so much to come. I can't even begin to talk about it. One-on-one cooking classes, like tons of potential, and I'm so excited, especially with some of the things that are happening in my personal life. It gives me the freedom to work around life and to still bring you all the things that I love doing. I am keeping my outside of the home job that I've picked up. I just find it so rewarding, and the additional stream of income obviously doesn't hurt. So that's kind of an update on all of that professional stuff you've been asking about. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get back to some cleaning and cooking and all of that kind of stuff. And that way we can get you some more content for the upcoming days. I know we missed one day this week. It is Thursday. I didn't have an upload yesterday. This will be going up tomorrow. Do not scratch the new couch, please. So yes, let me go ahead and get some cleaning done, get that content captured for you, get some more vlogs planned, get filming done, get all of the things so we can continue hanging out here on my channel. And I have a few more things to film to throw up in the members area, the VIP area, as I call it on the website. The VIP area for you guys. I'm so excited. Just wait until you see it. November 1st.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on